No, Viking Prepper, I'm not going to do that. There's no reason for me to do that. Viking Prepper, I don't have the right to say what I said. I just don't like when you support something and things do not improve. I really can't stand that. Because in my mind and my belief is when you support something, it has to improve. And if it does not, I have a problem with that. But the truth is, I don't have the right to say that. But that's how I feel. And I shouldn't talk about that on YouTube, but I like when things are supported, but they have to improve. And that's my thing. Like when I was younger, people used to invest in me in certain ways, and then I did get better and I did improve. But I don't like when you support something and it never changes. I can't stand that. I think it's total foolishness. And then I sit up here and I feel like a sucker. I feel like an idiot. Or, I just feel like we're being used. And that's just how I feel. I don't know why I feel that way. And maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't like feeling like being used. I don't know why I can't get over that. Maybe because of the way I grew up and where I'm from. Because in our culture here in the United States, people, help you out, but then you have to improve. Like, well, for example, like me on YouTube, I'll give you guys a perfect example. This is a perfect example I'm talking about. I'll give you guys a perfect example. A couple years ago, when I started doing YouTube, I wasn't in a very good situation. So for me, I was able to pay off debts and I got a bigger place to live. So that's what I'm talking about. When people are trying to help you, then eventually you get out of debt, you get a bigger place to live, and then your life improves. Well, it's the same thing when people send money to other parts of the world. I think it's okay that you do that, but things have to improve, meaning that things improve and then you start a business and then you start making money. And that's what I'm talking about. And when things don't improve, that just makes me mad. I'm just like, that is such bullshit. And then that's when you start feeling like it's just not going to work. And then when you have one person that does everything and everybody's just sitting there doing nothing, I kind of have a problem with that.